The show almost sold out every year. Audience response has also been great.
Wonderful. Stunningly.
And yet, if you Google it, the top 3 review articles showing up are all negative. Negative comments keep flooding in on Yelp, Twitter, and other social media. For Shen Yun, this is not uncommon. The traditional Chinese dance group based in New York has been experiencing it for years. Like so many others, the Chinese communist regime tries to silence.
No matter how many thousands of positive reviews we get, all these audience members being interviewed, especially on our sponsoring media, but still at the very top of the Google ranking are these negative articles.
Lemish says he thinks he knows why.
And so either there's a problem with the Google algorithm, but at the very least we know there's these 50-cent people going out there.
Beijing is known for using the internet to influence public opinions both inside China and in the West. Many journalists and human rights activists have complained about being bombarded by comments and posts from the 50-cent army, those paid by the regime to sing its praises and attack its critics. The group got their name for getting paid 50 cents per post. Apart from the flood of negative comments on social media, Lemish says negative changes were made on Shen Yun's Wikipedia page almost on a daily basis.
You think who's actually so motivated and has the time and the energy, who's not on salary to actually go and do this on such a large scale? And
in 2017, a team led by a Harvard professor produced a report shedding light on the scale of the operation. It estimated that the Chinese regime funds and produces 448 million 50-cent comments on the internet every year. But why is the Communist Party targeting a dance group? Shen Yun was created by practitioners of Falun Gong, a spiritual meditation discipline that is banned and severely persecuted in China. On stage, Shen Yun dancers depict scenes of ancient dynasties. The troupe says its mission is to revive China's 5,000 years of ancient culture. But the stories told through dance also include information about the persecution of Falun Gong believers in China. The Chinese regime denies the persecution.
And so here we are at Lincoln Center and at Kennedy Center performing in front of congressmen and CEOs and entrepreneurs and people from the arts and in Hollywood, and showing them this thing that they've been trying to hide this whole time.
Shen Yun shows continue to be sold out despite the challenges.
But they're trying to make it more costly for us because if people are not coming to us organically through searching, then we have to pay more for advertising and we have to do more, and then people complain why you have so much advertising. Well, part of it is because we're facing this massive campaign to try to stop us.
There are top search results from the Chinese embassy's website.
These are not very popular websites. They don't do business, they don't have news updates.
Lemish says he can't understand why Google would consider the regime a reliable source.
But those rank really high on Google. That's, to me, beyond explanation, whereas a media article by a popular newspaper or television station or reviews that are posted on our website, you have to look really hard to try to find them.
Some platforms have ramped up efforts to counter the propaganda from China. This summer, Twitter suspended about 200,000 China-sponsored fake accounts. Facebook and YouTube later detected similar accounts on their platforms. Reporting by Penny Zhou, NTD News.